Hello everybody, welcome back to Back Out of the Case. This is Skyflight 44, aka Sec 44, and today I'm going to continue playing some more Final Fantasy 12. This is going to be another one of those, just not screwing around, but exploring and doing shit, parts. So if you don't want this, go and just, watch another one later on. If you look at the Gigas hat, which is actually better than what we can get, 500 more health, which with the bubble belt means 1,000 more health just with the Gigas hat. Isn't that quite nice? Need to show you that before I sell it. If you actually, I again don't really care. Actually, yeah, I do want to go to the move through Bazaar, but just having this, it can actually sell for like 5,000. So if you can actually get good loot, like equipment loot later on, you can get a lot of money. Those blood darkened bones were like 1,400. The iron ore was 1,000. A lot of good shit down there. I'll sell this. Ah, faith. And bubble, but faith. That's all we wanted. Bravery is going to be at 16. We still technically haven't finished the hunt, though. And thus, we have to go back to the Dalmascan Estresand to finish off that one. Still don't really know how to do some of those other ones, but if we actually go back in the Garum Scythe waterways, we can do yet another we can get another Esper. And I believe I remember how to go and do it now. But let's go to the Estresand. Just finish that off quickly, see what it will give us. It should be something topical. Though it's not going to be, it's not like the White Moose, which we got something real nice. But yeah, his buddy, that guy actually got hit by the Bloodwind, got injured, died. Ah, Vampire Fang. Stun bombs. Yeah, last thing to do before moving on. Got to lay my friend to rest in his home soil. Pity. After all this time, I never learned his name. Now I'll be heading off. Thanks for your help. My new life begins today. That is kind of a pity. But, oh well. If you actually look at my, just within 4 levels, I got 300 health with Bosch. And not to mention, all of them are going to be skyrocketing in health at this point. So, if I were you, I would keep on the embroidered to pet whenever you can. Once you finally get it. Because even at 28, I had around 1,000 health. You know, before arguments. But then at level 44 with Bosch, he's at 3,000. Vaughn is nearly at 3,000. And that's just another 1,000 health. You know, before arguments. So, yeah. Let's see what we're going to be doing today, though. We still got quite a few hunts to go and do. I think out of all the hunts we want to do, we're probably going to want to do the one Mount Brahmisace. And this one should be another good one. Chase through the woods. Now, if I remember correctly, that one's actually going more jungle, which wouldn't be all that bad. This one's still a rank 4. I don't want to go too far into the Hen Mines, especially considering the fact that the Esper in there is pretty nasty, and not like the ones that we will be going after pretty soon. This thing's another rank 4, but this one's a rank 3. Oh well, let's go after that one. First, the one at Mount Brahmisace. Actually, before I do that, let's, where is the guy who needs me to do that? Oh, yes, right! This! Merilith. And for whom the worm tolls. This is another one. I probably, when I was down in Lowtown, shit, I probably should have went and talked to this guy. The ringworm that I once dead, I believes in, oh shit, where was it? I think it might be in Cheetah Uplands. I think that's the one. But where is this guy? Oh, right there. That's pretty easy. Mount Barami 6. Now, we have pretty much open to us, now that we can go into Gearvig in every single area in the game, except for the Pharaohs of Ritterand. Because we have to use the Strahl to get there. We actually have to go and... once the game wants us to go that way, we can go that way. Yeah, Pharaoh Retriever. I know exactly where it is. I don't think there's any... It's not the, it's not the Trickster. So there's no real actual, problem with you just going out and killing this thing. It really shouldn't be all that difficult. Though, we are still going to be in a snowstorm. If I remember correctly, it should be right here in the spine of the ice worm. I'm going to basically skip to that area. Okay, hopefully my memory's correct and it's over here. I actually killed an ice elemental on the way over. It was weak to lightning and I had Sandaga. And that meant it had to die. Yep, right here. This is the Pharaoh Retriever. Most late game bosses, all you're going to want to do first is dispel. Oh yeah, with our equipment now, this is something we could have done when we got into this area. So he's pretty much nothing. I'll just go and get myself Stona. Yeah. 14 license points though. I don't have the golden amulet on. But this is something we could have done a while back. Well, as in, as soon as we got into this area. But I really didn't feel like it. Mainly because some of these marks just won't actually be a lot of fun to do. To be honest, I think... No. Let's kill a Garuda first. This will be a bit more fun. Because I can probably... Oh, crap. They're all blinded. That sucks. At least I can get some Holy Magicite. I haven't actually got any of that before. That's fine. I also got that Phase Stone from that Ice Elemental. Wonder if that can get me anything. I will have to start going after a lot of those things. But even now, like the Dalmasca Estusand is no longer the place I would rather, want to go LP grinding anymore. I'd probably do in a place like this, considering the fact that most of my attacks, like with the wolves here, I can kill those wolves one shot. And all it really does me is, well, when I actually go and get, 400 EXP. Right there. And it's just so incredibly easy to go and do all this, too. That, it's just, I'm not going to say pointless to go to the Dalmasca Sand, but why would you want to go and do that with what you can actually do now? Okay. Definitely want to get you another one. What was it? Echo Herbs. Damn. Well, it does move between going and doing, between having. For a second, I thought I was blind. I don't know why, but it does move between being only able to attack it with magic attacks and being able to attack it with regular attacks. Oh shit. I guess you're going to need a little bit of lightning. Poison. So much easier. Remember that it wasn't all that far away, around like part 20, that we actually were in this area, and it's part 27, and we're completely dominating everything, sometimes in one shot. But oh well. We're going to be going and doing at least one more mark before we go on, just to get bravery. I don't really start using bravery and faith until we actually really get Haste God, Protectka, and Shelga, just because, you know, bravery and faith are going to take one. If you use those single spells, it's gonna take you 5 spells to get ready. But if you have Protectka, Haska, and Shelga, then it's only going to take you 3. And I'm basically doing that right now. But we can go back to Mount Brahmi 6 and finish this one off. We should be able to get some new ones like the Trickster. Should be getting open pretty soon, if not now. But I wonder what I'm going to be getting for this. Probably not something great. Okay, recurved crossbow, but oh well, let's sell that. See how much we can make off of that. Well, it's nearly 5,000, so I'm completely fine with it. Teleport. Okay, we needed to go to this place, the Vieira Village. The new little toy we're going to be going and fighting is going to allow us to actually wait, I think actually, do you sell anything new? Well, no, not anything there. You do have Confuse. I might as well just pick that up. But it does seem like you have anything new. Oh, well. Some of these, again, it's mainly when it comes to after you do Gear of Vagan, and even more so, the Pharaoh's Ridderon. But, after you finish those two, a lot of the spells that are, you know, like really, really good, like rank 7, rank 8 spells, you can't buy all at one place. It's like every single area has their own little one that you can go out and get yourself. And you have names. Whoever's named, I'm going to want to go and talk to. Dweller. Wood Dweller. Nara. Yeah, this is the one. Yep. Don't think about it. How did you post a bill without leaving the wood? Well, I don't think you were out for that long, anyway. Or maybe you sent one of the Moogles out that way. Yeah, you could still do it. But, oh well. Yeah, they chased me for looking without for aid, but the tension between Woodwater and Salvemaker leave me little choice. Oh well. Vorpal Bunny. This one's in the Golmore Jungle. And, of course, even better, if I remember correctly, it's where we're going right now. It's, in one of the areas in the Golmore Jungle, anyway, that we have to go into... Is the way out? Yes, it is. To get into the Feywood. And we have to get into the... Granted, you can go into the Feywood through the Paramina Rift. Which, as I said a long time ago, to beat the Elder Worm, some of people don't like beating the Elder Worm. That you can just go and basically make a side trip into the Feywood and get around. Which I wouldn't try until you get like a vanishing mode, at least. Because just running away and then, you know, just trying to run away anyway and continuing on as far as possible really isn't going to help you. Because one little hit is going to completely screw you over sometimes. Well, it depends how much health you actually have then. But if you have enough health, why are you afraid of the, why would you ever be afraid? I think right here is where the Vorpal Bunny is. But, again, why would you actually be afraid of the... what was it called? Of the Earth Tyrant. Not the Earth Tyrant. The, Elder Worm. If you can actually, you know, survive quite a bit in the Feywood itself, or if you know, can actually take a hit from the enemies in the Feywood without actually going and croaking. Granted, there, you know, everything in the Feywood's generally around like 40s. Okay, that's another way. Yes. Not to mention, you have to go the long way into the Feywood. You actually have to go from the beginning of Goldmoor Jungle. But oh well. When are we gonna start seeing those hellhounds? Ah, right there. Hellhound. Fuck these things. Granted, they're not too bad, but I have bad memories of these guys getting cannibalized. What the fuck? To be honest, if I actually faced off against that elite, not elite, but well, rare game anyway, right now, and I don't think I can. I may or may not be able to. It might have been a trophy one. I don't know. If it wasn't, holy shit, it should have been. But if I actually went against it right now, it would still kill me in one shot if it cannibalized two of these. If it cannibalized one of them, I actually think I would probably be in some trouble. Hey, 102 gil. Nothing. Back to where I'm supposed to be. Be like, holy shit. Regular Malboros this way? This is one of the reasons why I couldn't actually get some of the rare game in Goldmoor Jungle. I was definitely afraid of those hellhounds out there. It's not just, it wasn't just my incredibly low armor, because I just, it was, their health was another big thing about why I didn't want to actually go and face them, because at least I'm doing at this point, you know, more than 1,000. With Bosch right now, when he got the great sword at like 34, he was doing around like 1,500. But now he's doing far more than that. Vorpal Bunny's right there, cool. But at least we're able to do. Actually, fuck it, just go after this thing right now. It's going to be running away a lot in this area. Actually, wait. Now come back here. I also need to get off of Karaja. And now I'm gonna get a spell off on that thing. That freaking protect's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Oh, it's attacking. Well, I guess it's it seems to be rather not immune, but it seems to be rather, what was it called? Resistant to my attacks. And it's actually attacking me again. Yes, killed it. 16 LP, cool. Rabbit's tail. That's what the salve maker needs. I believe her name was Nara, right? But, oh well. Going through this area really isn't all that bad, especially with what we have now. We're not going to be getting our last actual guest party member until we go and face off... Well, until we go to the Pharaohs of Redoran, I believe. Again, that's what I think. He's gonna be great, too. Ah, Hellhound that way. 10 tied though, that's kind of sucky. I'll meet you back in the village. Okay, moved back here. And then she immediately wants to talk. Do not wish to suffer their scorn. This is gonna be putting us to a far off area. It's gonna be a pain to get back. Oh well, now she actually has what she needs. What are you gonna give me though? Damn. Yeah. Somebody found out. Accident no more. Fine. Since then, bickering, a rift between Woodwater and Salvemaker, where they should work as one with the Elder. Is this not so? Yeah. Ursa was wounded that day protecting a Salvemaker. The path of Woodwater was closed to me forever. What happened on that day I would not change. I acted as I must to protect a Salve apprentice on her hunt. I fulfilled my duty. There were times when I mourned mine loss, but the decision to leave the Woodwaters, become a Salve maker was my own. You must be clear about this. I hold no one to blame. As you say. Only use this and prepare the vision dust. You must promise. This I will do. Now what do I get? Lightning arrows. That's interesting. I might as well just go into inventory. Ammunition. Lightning arrows, basically fiery arrows, except lightning and 1+ actual attack power. But as you can see, one of the good things about just generally the ammunition is you don't have to change your weapon to change what you can do with it. And it really helps. And plus, I don't even have half of the ammunition, really. I only have 2 types of bombs. Well, when I say this, I also do mean the good actual shit. I don't mean like the onion bombs, the onion bolts, the onion shot arrows, and shit like that. But all the good stuff. Oh well. Going back out of here. I don't really know which one we're going to want to go and beat up next. That should be 16. So we can go back for bravery. However, I still kind of want to fight a little bit more before we actually do anything else. Before we continue on. And first off, let's see if we can actually go and look at any more hunts, really. But with that, we can probably start the, we can probably go and start the ringworm hunt. Or for whom the worm tolls one. And then possibly, if I can find out how to do it, this one. But I'll meet you in Rabanastre. Okay. Now, back in Rabanastre, want to talk to this one again. Yeah, my people keep to themselves. Number of visitors to our village could be counted on a single hand. So did I long to come to a great city such as Rabanastre? That wish has now come true, but this is not how I had hoped it would be. I knew my choice would be hardship, yet, well, you should have thought it through. Perhaps I should have. Strength of will alone could not make up for my ignorance of the wider world. I do not wish to admit it, but I know it now to be true. Feel not sorrowful, as it is no easy thing to speak unwelcome truths to another. Yet these are most valuable truths to hear. Okay, now let's go back to the clan shop. I think I have some good shit to sell, and well, I also have, what was it called? I can also buy that thing now. Yep, bravery. We can actually get bravery now. We're gonna want reverse later on, and bubble, but oh well, just not now. What can we sell? Vampire Fang. We can start getting those once we start actually facing off against all those types of bats. Anyway, Face Stone, 1,000, cool. Worm Carapace is pretty good. And then all the just kind of crappy shit, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot Marlboro vines were like that. We can actually get Marlboro flowers now, as well. But oh well, let's go up to the we should be going back to the clan, see what we can actually do there. I think we did the Gill Snapper hunt. We should be able to maybe get the Trickster Elite hunt done. Though I'm not necessarily going to immediately start that one. That one would be Gertie's going to tell us about it. It's going to be in the Paramina Rift area. I don't really remember how to get that thing to spawn. Well, yeah, Headhunter already. I think it might actually be better than Headhunter right now. 2 ethers, good. Water Justice already. 2 X potions, cool. Where are they? Brave Companion, awesome. 2 high ethers. Oh, already Risk Breaker. 2 elixirs, cool. I can't breathe. Oh, now I can. Another Demon Wall killed. Ooh, Nugget of Electrum. Feed the Elder Worm. I haven't talked to you in a while, have I? Time hat. Yeah, I don't know why that one wasn't actually the one we should have done. I don't know why he actually said or Tiamat Tiamat was the or to actually bring that up after the Elder Worm when we had to defeat the Elder Worm to actually, or defeat the time I had to actually get to the Elder Worm. Without going through the Feywood anyway. Yep, defeated the King Bomb. Oh, the Mallet. Because, I remember Mallets in other Final Fantasy games. We didn't have to go and do that. He defeated the Mandragors. Okay. Yep. 1600 go. Orthros. Yeah. Carrot. Oh, I wonder what that's like. Yep. If you remember that dude that was pretty much all the way at, if you get out, I believe I showed you it, but there's this, stick down there that's being kind of pestered by people. He's like a thief or something. Yep, right down there next to the Garam-sized waterways. We can actually go and do that right now. And that's the mark he was, that's the bill he posted. Trickster's up. To be honest, don't really know why the Gill Snapper's still up there. Oh yeah, I know why the Gill Snapper's actually up there. Because we still haven't finished the Gill Snapper side quest. Technically, we also still haven't finished the other side quest with the that other hunt that we did, or in Giza Plains anyway. But Kara is not going to be done for a while. Basically, a Kara is a huge ass Malboro. And I don't want to have to go and fight that thing just yet. Though, this Viera actually wants to go and kill it. You know, if you notice her name is very similar. This is the, that Viera we're talking to lately. This is her sister, from what I remember. Let's see what other hunts we can actually go and do. I'll meet you back at the, Sansi. Okay, finally got back here. And yes, there are a lot of new actual quests to do. New marks to go and, beat down. Okay, this one is in Nalbana Fortress. This one... do you know what's close to Nalbana? Nabudis. That thing is in the Necrol of Nabudis. Okay, this one... this one's in Sochen Cave Palace. That one shouldn't be all that difficult to do. Now that I think about it. Again, getting up to the Platinum Armor really helps with your defense. It's expensive, but it really helps. This, on the other hand, if I remember correctly what this does... no, actually, no, that one isn't the one I was thinking of. Viral is in the Cherubi or Cherubi Steppe. Lindworm. Oh, this one's the one that was in the Tachita Uplands. That means that that other worm is, well, not the one that was in Tachita Uplands. Okay, Overlord. I know you. Where is your person who wants you? Oh. Interesting. Goliath. I believe this is another one that's actually in Nabudis or in the Nebraeus Deadlands, possibly. Death Scythe. That should be pretty interesting too. Again, I think that's another one that's in Nabudis. We don't want to do any of those. To be honest, I wonder, can we do Nabudis just yet? I think my equipment should be good enough to survive in there. I do have the Trident as well, we should be all good to go and do Nabudis then. Before that, let's go to Southgate and see if we can finish off all those other things for, going and, all those hunts. There was some lingering stuff. Oh, and look at it. Oh, we can. We have to go and give that ring to some woman, and we also have to go and return that, urn to the other girl. In which, again, the only way you can actually complete this is after you do Mount Barami Sais, and, because then the, Giza Plains will completely switch between both the, dry season and the wet season. But, oh well. To be honest, though, at the same time, having the... I don't think, like, a hyena or anything, a cotton cap... Oh, that was so 40 hours ago. But, I don't think any animals or any enemies would really get really close to a human settlement. But that was, like, really, really close. Okay. Now, let's see. You're an old woman. That ring, but where? Where did you find it? That's the very ring, the ring he gave me on our wedding day. But I was careless and I lost it. So precious a thing, yet I lost it. Sadine saw how sad I was, so he set off into the plains to find it. He knew the rains would soon come, but still he went. Waited and waited, then the rains came and I could wait no more. He never returned. Even after all these years, I could never bring myself to leave this place. Well, here's the ring. And with that one, though, to be honest, that was, we really don't need to do too much with that. And that's just more of a, I feel, you know, like, I feel satisfied now sort of thing. Okay, all of our cockatrices are gone. I wonder. That thing that we got earlier was a cockatrice feather. And it allows us to talk to cockatrices. We can actually do the sunstone thing with her. But let's talk to you. Yeah, Gill Snapper, dead at last. To be honest, at this point with Thundaga, I would rip right through that motherfucker. Yeah. Meant to ask you, whatever happened to the hairpin I gave you? Well, it had a really nice pattern, so kept it. After all that, you had it the whole time, so then it's your fault that thing showed up. You're the one who brought it, or you bought it. You blame me for everything. Some nice... and this is the Elder. I heard quite enough out of two of you. The Rain Lord is held fast inside the urn. It shouldn't trouble us again anytime soon. Which brings us to you. You've done us a great service. You deserve to know the whole story. You see, the magics of the urn had grown weakened, so it became necessary to replenish its stores. The Rain Lord within has the power to quiet the beasts of the plain, and in turn the power to keep us safe. But the urn's power fades with time. When a new Rain Lord appears, we must seal it within the urn to keep our plane safe. Then that means all of their pointless bickering and arguing and worrying is pointless. And thus, we basically just saved, well, all of them. I guess the spirit of the, Gill Snapper probably keeps everybody else away. Or maybe just everybody, all the enemies out there can sense the Gill Snapper. I don't know, I'm just making shit up. Oh, another forgotten grimoire. The last one I sold sucked. It was for elementals, which, to be honest, after that point, I kind of actually started killing elementals, but oh well. Well, at least that was made for a lot of money. But what should I do now? We do have quite a lot of hunts going up, to be honest. we can go up to 32. I believe we could only go up to around like, maybe like 22 last time. But oh well. I kind of want to go and do this worm right here. So that means before the end of this, let's go to Lowtown. I'll skip to Lowtown. And think I found the dude. Yep, right here. Balzac. Yep, well, no harm in telling you, I guess. See, we go out into the western sand, or western sand, to train and drill, keep ourselves sharp, only we've run into a slight problem. I'd like to keep the rest as quiet as possible, so I can only tell you more once you accept the hunt. This might be a little more than you're ready for, but I suppose there's only one way to find out. There's a place in the western sand called the Windtrace Dunes. That's where we encountered the ringworm. It's a frightfully strong beast. We couldn't keep training with the likes of that around, so we practiced an orderly retreat instead. But we can't hide away forever. That's why we need you to hunt the ringworm. You should be able to find it just south of the central region of the Windtrace Dunes. Okay, you won't find it there. You won't find it there just any time though. Can't be sure, but I think it's only out or comes out when the elementals are to its liking. Or elements. Which basically means sandstorm. So, let's see, where is the Windtrace Dunes? Damascus Western Sand. Okay, Windtrace Dunes right here. It did say south of the Windtrace Dunes, so I'm gonna look into the actual hunt for that. But if you actually look at how many places I've gone to, this is a lot of places that I've gone to and I can actually continue to go to. And again, a lot of these places still have areas I can continue to go into. The Garam-Scythe waterways haven't shown all that. Barheim Passage is actually completed. I don't really have much of anything left to do in there, but maybe find some rare game or something. But there's actually like two Cheetah Uplands and Balfenheim Port. There's the Cherobi Steppe. Next to the Breas Deadlands, there's the Neckrol of Nabudis, which I'm going to be going to pretty soon. Near the Paramina Rift, Gulmore Jungle, there's the Feywood, then Giru Vegan over there. That's pretty much it. We did go into the Zertanon Caverns, which I'm going to be trying to do that for that actual, there's another Esper in there. But there's still quite, there's a few places we can go to, not to mention the Pharaohs of Ridderon, which is going to be, kind of far out there. But, oh well, I'm going to meet you in the, when I find that worm. Actually, first time going in here. And it's all nice here now. This should be good enough for the ringworm to appear. I think. I don't really remember. I haven't looked at a guide just yet. But I can't really see it just yet. It may or may not. Oh, right there. It's right there. Okay. Gonna be getting off a dispel on this thing. Like most other things, we probably could have done this much earlier. Ah, damn, she's immobilized. Okay, cure immobilization. Yeah, we could have done this much earlier. But if you see one thing, it's the fact that this thing has a lot of fucking health. It can't do shit to me when it comes to actual damage, but that's a lot of health. Let's see if Graviga works. Damn, it's immune. Go and use XII on Bosch. Oh, I also know why I'm not doing all that much damage. It's not doing too much because, well, as you can probably guess, I don't actually have all that much, it's the element thing to it. I should probably also get up haste on Bosch. Damn it. Let's try arrow. Not all that good. Let's try Thundaga. Maybe that has a weakness to it. Not all that great. Let's try Faraga. Okay, I believe Faraga's it. This thing's weak to fire. And is it ever weak to fire? You're supposed to go and get another Faraga off, especially considering the fact that you're definitely my main damage dealer here. Yes. Killed it. 16 LP. It really isn't all that bad. It just seems like it has a shitload of health. Granted, a lot of those worm bosses do have a lot of health. But oh well. That's it for this part. Next part is going to be similarly another actual part of me doing nothing but side quests and shit. But see you, everybody. Until next time.